Hey everybody, Anthony Alfredo here, and welcome back to another Track Lap with Fast Pasta presented by Logitech G. This time we're at the virtual Richmond Raceway, one of my favorite tracks on the sim and in real life, just because it's really fun to race at. It's obviously a short track, but it's got a super abrasive surface, so it reminds me of late model racing coming up the ranks where you've got to manage those rear tires. Coming off of turn 4, get a nice run to the line for a Q lap. You can push pretty hard on the short run here, but you're going to pay for it on a long run. So in qualifying, don't be afraid to get in there pretty deep. Just drive in nice and straight to turn 1 so you don't shear the back of the car around you. Obviously come off as low as straight as possible. You can carry that momentum out a little bit in qualifying just to stay in the throttle and open the wheel up. Do the same thing in 3 and 4. Lower the straighter, the better, but when we go into a race pace here, we're going to start backing up our entries nice and easy on the brakes, so the nose is a good transition and better platform landing into the corner. Wrap that yellow line nice and tight, come off low and straight. So there's kind of a black spot on the wall that I like to aim for off of turn 2. And then turn 3 and 4, we wrap that yellow line tight again, ease into the throttle as we open the wheel up and point right at the flag stand. That's going to make the straightaway as long as possible for us to keep the wheel input out of it and save the front tires, but also manage the rear tires on exit. So you're going to be really smooth on the pedals so you don't shear the back or spin the tires in a straight line for that matter, especially later in the run. You can kind of diamond 3 and 4 a little bit, but I think the more you come off that yellow line, the more you're wearing your tires, so you certainly want to just kind of watch that. It's okay to do when you're trying to set up a pass or work somebody over. You can even wrap the yellow line, just give them a little bump and run, but crossing them over works if you run kind of the high-low line. I think optimally you're going to want to be wrapping that yellow line nice and tight. Just get that left front on it, paint it, it helps you turn, carry the most minimum speed through the center of the corner, and it has some grip on it, so it'll allow you to open up the steering wheel a little bit, get some wheel input out, once again help those front tires. So it's such a fun track to race. Obviously a lot of comers and goers, guys who push really hard at the front half of the run, burn their tires up, and then those of you who hopefully manage the tires on the front half of the run, maybe just let those guys go, knowing you're going to get them later in the run. Don't let someone bait you into burning your stuff up as well. Sometimes you get an early caution and you've been saving and you gave up a few spots, and that's unfortunate, but it's certainly not worth the risk to do that because most likely you're going to have these longer runs. So as you can see, I'm kind of exploring that little high-low line. It's a good way to set up a pass, enter higher, just back the corner up to make sure you can turn down the hill and get that run on exit. Shift your corner around to be able to set up that pass properly and ultimately complete it. I hope you have as much fun racing here as I do. Probably, like I said, one of my favorites on the service just because of the different strategies and what you could do with the tires. So I'd love to see you guys in victory lane some this week. I was just having fun turning laps here by myself, the little bit of time I had, warming up for this weekend's race in real life. But nonetheless, I can't wait to be racing some of you on the service. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.